So you
Okay.
want it to be just like regular conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we are live on YouTube. YouTube is nice and wide. We love it here. Yes. And then on TikTok, we are officially live.
Live on TikTok.
We
Hey.
are live on TikTok and live on YouTube. Okay, so boom. So my girlfriend, hey y'all, hey, what's up? It's your girl Lish 2 times. You already know the vibes. Okay, I'm here with my girl Brittany Starr.
Hello.
And we were having a conversation about my song. And we were having a conversation about baking
Baking
soda.
soda, which is my jam. He told all the girls. She told all the girls.
Okay, period. And y'all gotta understand, the same way men talk, TLC said this years ago.
Yes.
Girls talk about the booty too, about
Yes.
we're about to get you hanging too. Hey, and you thought nobody knew, but the girls all talking, the girls all talking. Okay, period. Period. So yeah, like if you are a 50-50 man and you like to date a certain caliber of women,
Yes.
who run in the same circles, believe you me, we telling.
We telling.
We telling.
We talking about it.
We
Oh, girl, he don't like to spend no money. Like, you can pass over him, or the check came out and he was asking, like, do you have a card? Like, we talk
He
about.
asked what you brought to the table.
What you brought to the table. Yeah, girls talk. Girls talk about all of that. So she told the girls.
We told the girls. And it's so crazy because we, you know, as women who have men in our lives, like we talk about even our personal lives, like girlfriends who are friends, who can have conversations and not feel like the pressure of the judgment of the general public. We spill the beans. Everybody, even Oprah Winfrey got somebody she's telling all her business
Her
to.
and Gail.
Her
and Gail be talking.
Beyonce got people she's
Yes.
telling all her business to.
She might make them sign an NDA though.
She
gonna make them sign an NDA.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Because if I was I would definitely have people sign NDAs because girls do switch up on you. But so for those of you who do not know, because I know TikTok tends to send my lives to a lot of people who don't know who I am. My name is Lish 2 times. I am a recorded artist. Period. I'm based out of New York City in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I have 2 songs out. One is called Bought a Bag, which is for my ladies. Okay? Because we like nice bags.
Yes.
And then we have a song called Baking Soda because there's a lot of guys. The song Baking Soda is about guys that like to date women that just really are not in their price bracket.
Yeah. Out of their league.
Out of their league. But the thing about it is that men can pretend for a little while. And then at some point, the charades is up.
When do you think that gig is usually up? Like, you know, it's like, okay, you pretended, the woman kind of thought this is how the man was. At what point usually is like the man's cover blown?
I feel like that third date tells a lot.
Third date, okay.
Because the first date is like an interview, right?
That's true. And he's bringing everything he's got. He's pulling out all the stops.
Right.
Okay.
And then if he even does that, because these days
That's
the
true.
bare minimum.
That's true.
We know y'all dudes like to do the bare minimum. Okay? Okay. Alright, we're not gonna act like y'all like to do the bare minimum. But then after the first date, if there's a second date, it's more so like, oh my god, I can't wait to see you again because you left me with butterflies.
Okay.
So now that's like the lovey-dovey. Can I get comfortable
That's
with
true.
this person?
That's
Second
true.
date is about, am I comfortable with this person?
Okay, so that's when they let their guard down a little bit.
So that's when we're starting to explore, like, oh my gosh, she's letting me touch her hair a little bit. That means she liked me.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's when I'm trying to figure out how much her hair costs. I'm trying to figure out if, you know, listen, let me tell you something. That man I married asked me when the first day we met in real life. It's so crazy because, so when Stacey and I met, after I went to the meet and stuff with him, I was telling her about the backstory of how I had met that man I had married. And
she said that.
And I remember we were at the dinner table because we had went to eat afterwards after the Rock Nation meeting. We met with like Juan, Jay Z, Sean Pekka, and we were like, he was like, he saw me. And like I had my scarf on, but I started like loosening it up a little bit at the dinner table because oh my god, after a while sometimes you got a headache, these head wraps be
I thought that was like a little seduction thing that you let me loosen my head wrap up a little bit. Do y'all girls do that? Wait. Okay.
So the sisters that are mine showing a little swoopy do will loosen up their headpiece a little bit, let you see a little, especially when we got nice hair.
You just put me onto something like. No, like that's like showing a little shoulders and you just on the shoulders. Okay.
It's like your little bang.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I did that and he was like trying to see, he was like, I'm trying to figure out how much that costs. He trying to figure out if you are a blowout girl, somebody who just gets a silk press that's gonna cost him about $80, or you a weave girl that's gonna cost him somewhere about like $700.
Yes.
Upwards.
Hair plus install. Yeah.
Yes. You feel me? You trying to figure it out. So, you know me, I like to start high, never low. And even if it is my hair, I'll let you think it's a weave on the first day. You feel me?
Because you got it like that.
I gotta know where you're willing to go.
Yes. Let me know where you're willing to go.
Let me know. I said that back in the 90s. Okay? I was a little peewee talking about, let me know.
I'm done.
Oh, wait. I take that back. The Isley Brothers originated that. Before I was even born. Okay?
I'm done.
My love does cost a thing. I'm like,
so stop it. Hers does too.
Okay, her love cost a thing too. That was just a song because she was trying to take shots at Diddy. Which record is ours?
So that was like, she told all the girls, that's your vibe. What would be like the summer bop? Like if your audience had to pick.
I don't know. That's you. I know. This right here is one of my girlfriends, right? And apparently she listens to all my music, so it would be more like her because as an artist, right? We fall in love with music that we make.
Right.
Like for instance, if I had a choice, neither one of them would be the bop.
Really?
Because I have songs that are so much more meaningful that I feel like I released a Ramadan album in March, but even though I called it the Ramadan album, it was to pull in my Muslim audience, but the reality is only 2 songs are about Ramadan.
Got it.
The rest of it is like deep. And I have this song called like Shame the Devil that I'm in love with.
I like that one too. I love Shame the Devil, actually. I do. So the thing is like, so I think like when it comes to a bop, you know, you think about like, I want to have a song that I'm going to play. Like if I'm on my way to meet my homegirls for lunch or, you know, out for dinner or something, we're going to hang out. I'm going to put on a bop. I'm not going to put on like the meaningful music because that's not the bop. Now, but if I'm at home and I'm cleaning or if I just need some music, you know, just to kind of keep me in a good headspace, that's where that comes in. But for a bop, I was telling her, I was like, you know, like bought a bag. That's like, I'm on my bad bitch shit. You know, like I'm spending money. I'm like dripped in designer. So that's like, I just spent a bag on a new Louis. So that's that. But you know, when I'm like feeling like talking noise to men, you know, if I want to like put my middle finger up or something, that's gonna be like, you know,
it's soda. Like, you know, and it's like, so let me take you through the lyrics of baking soda, because I feel like baking soda goes over a lot of people's heads. Same I feel like what a bag does.
Yeah.
Like, so when I start off baking soda, as the first bars is like 10 toes on a road to forgiveness. Men are always talking about being 10 toes down. Yeah. They always talk about I'm 10 toes down. I'm a real N-I-G-G-A. I'm a real man. All right, so 10 toes on the road to forgiveness. Take him back, never that. You kidding. The streets can have that geek. I already got a plan B. Really already got a plan B, meaning that there's already a dude on the side
ready to
waiting.
Spot.
And the thing is, men think that they have all the options in the world. They always talk this, oh, men have more options than women.
Definitely have more
but
options.
The thing is, women literally do have more options. Women of a certain caliber. Especially when you're a pretty girl, when you know how to speak well, when you're charming, when you're a good company, you have good energy, and you know how to make your man feel good, and you don't mind catering to your man, which I don't mind catering to my man.
I cater to mine.
I love catering to my man. Like, I be feeling like some days my purpose to wake up that day was to please him.
That's it.
Period, point blank. Because baby, that's what I do. You feel me? Okay, because us feminine women don't mind admitting that we like to cater to our man. I don't need to be like this. I'm cool with being like, yes,
yeah, resting in that femininity. That's
feel me?
Yes. I'm so done with you.
Okay. But so when it came to baking soda, I was like, all right, so the first verse I'm talking about the men's. I'm talking about how, like, forgiving a man, I'm good. The streets can have him. Already got a plan B. But then I say can't have no bastard babies, because I really do feel like women gotta stop having babies by men that are not their husbands.
Real talk.
That are not good providers.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop having babies with these good for mediocre.
Good for a good time, like a night.
Good for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Don't give your womb to just anybody. Like
having a baby.
Yes, that's a big deal. Because a lot of people feel like having babies is a bigger deal than getting married. And it's like, it is, so you get married first. Before you give your, but I digress. Anyway,
because people try to say, oh, but marriage is just a piece of paper, but it's so much more, right? Because as a woman, you don't realize the value of a man literally asking you to be his. Because, like, I'm Muslim, so for me, when a man takes on a wife, it's like he's asking you to be his possession. Even for Christians, the real Christians that actually read the Bible, it speaks about how a woman becomes a man's possession. You understand? Not until the Quran, respectfully, does a woman start getting excess rights and things like that, right? So when a woman becomes a man's wife, a man asking you to become his possession, there's value and power in that.
That's the biggest question that a man will ever ask in his life.
I think
asking a woman to be his wife is the biggest question that a man will ever make.
And then the follow through of actually making it happen. And the thing about it is, because we live in a modern day and time, I am an advocate for what marriage is, does look different for different people, right? So does it mean going to a courthouse and having a courthouse wedding? Not all the time, right? But does paperwork need to be involved? Absolutely. Because the security of a woman's future lies at that man who's taking her as his possession.
Exactly.
Now I'm saying I'm going to remain chaste. I'm going to become virtuous for exclusively you.
Just you. Only you, boo.
Only you, boo. So you don't have to take care of me. And I'm going to cater to you. You want to take care of me? I'm going to cater to you. So when we take it back to baking soda men, it's like you want these women that come from a certain background, that are of a certain, and I'm not talking about these girls that get money because they're in a strip club, and I don't knock them either, because get your money, says do you. But some of us who grew up with both of our parents, whether they were married or divorced or never married, who provided for them a certain lifestyle, as a man, it should be your goal to maintain that certain lifestyle.
Yes. And you get the dusties where they'll see a woman who's doing well. I think I saw a meme where it's like, if you see I'm spoiled, don't come over here trying to unspoil me.
Period.
Period.
Period. Don't do it or tell me that I have to compromise. In the words of the great...
Stop. Where are you going with this?
Compromise? What's this compromise?
What's this compromise? For what?
For whom? Who said that?
And she laughed.
In your military faces. Eartha Kitt, that's right. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me see that really quick. Let me add this thing. Oh no, my life did the thingy thing, but it's okay. I never selected what you call it for my live, which sucks, but it's cool.
Is that one still? Are we still rolling with YouTube? All right. What's up, YouTube? We're still here. It's Brittany Starr, your favorite Real Housewife of Instagram.
Okay.
I said for a summer bop, it really depends on what vibe I'm going for. But I play them both equally. I feel like, baking soda is the one that kind of gets caught in your head and you just sing it all the time. Like I said, I walk around the house singing, she told all the girls.
Yeah.
And my man is like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And so I think that's like that type of bop.
I can't help but to want to like switch to Instagram just because it's my comfort zone. Like, fuck it. Like, we do this.
So yeah, that's kind of how I feel like. But both of them hold. I feel like if it was like charting. Okay, let me think about it in like terms of charting.
Mm-hmm.
If we were talking about charts, I feel like I actually think baking soda would chart higher.
Really?
I do, and that's just because it's one of those that can get caught in everybody's head. So because people hear it, they're like, dang, what is that? Let me download it. Let me play it because it gets caught in their head. But like I said, it's still like the pretty bitch is still gonna want to play
Yeah, and the thing about it is too, it's so crazy because I feel like what I got from my producer, he was trying to get me to put out. He was trying to get me to put out baking soda for a minute, and oh my god,
what's that filter?
I don't know. Like this is like damn. I'm about to be in my mood. Okay, I don't know if I like this either. Like Instagram, we gonna have to work on these filters for the live. I don't know if I like any of these actually. I usually like this one. I think.
Okay.
It's fine. Or maybe we don't need one. But let me reframe. Okay. All right, we good.
We're good.
Wait, did I even start the live?
I don't know. I don't know what you got going on here.
Okay, that's the one. Checking connection. And we are live. Yes. Okay. So, as we were talking about my songs, Boy Bag versus Baking Soda, shout out to everybody who's just joining, and shout out to YouTube, shout out to Instagram and TikTok and everybody and whatever. So, Baking Soda men versus Boy Bag women. Y'all already know I got the song Baking Soda because a lot of people act like they dope, but they really cutting up the dope with baking soda. And then Boy Bag women, like we're just women that's already doing our thug thizzle.
Yeah. Woman who's about her bag, about her money. When you see her, you know that that's that girl.
That's that girl. Like, who's that?
And you want to be that girl. I feel like that's what that song embodies.
Really?
Like when people see a certain woman, they're just like, I want to be her. It's either I want to be her, I want to like her, or I'm going to hate on her. It's those three. Because she just has like that aura about her.
Okay, I can see that.
That's kind of because think about it. If you're like that girl, somebody's going to hate on you.
I hate that idea.
But that's the reality. But that's the reality though. Like think about it. Like that's the harsh reality. Like very seldom do you see like that. I'm talking about that girl, and people are just like everybody loves her. No.
Yeah. Like I don't understand Beyonce haters.
Exactly.
It's kind of like that. Like why? Like who in their right mind hates on Beyonce?
Yeah, that's
like somebody who is always just cordial.
Yes.
Literally just handles her business, puts on a good show, cares about her fans.
Exactly.
Works hard and goes home to her family.
Exactly.
Like why would you hate on live? Oh, is it my husband? Okay. Assalamualaikum. It's going. You okay? Alhamdulillah. They still? Part of me feels like that was an accident. I'm not gonna hold you. Like no messages, no nothing. But give me 2 seconds because I'm like in the middle of expressing a thought right now on live, and you literally just killed my live, and I can't even go live back at the ranch. So can I get this out, please? I am, but I needed to say this when things come to your head. You got to get it out, please, please, please. Thank you. Like why? Why you always calling? Why you always calling?
Wait, what time does whatchamacallit close?
One closes at
It's 8 now.
I'm probably not going to even be able to do the Costco thing. I'm probably going to have to just go to Whole
Is
Foods.
Costco one that closes at 8?
No, Costco closes at 8:30 and Whole Foods closes at 9.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, that closes at 8:30. Which is super close. So if we can get this out quick, you can.
Yeah.
Depending on what you gotta get from there. I forget what we were saying. I don't know.
So we were talking about the box.
Yes, we're talking about bobs. Like summer bobs is hot as heck here in Texas. And my girl here has 2 bobs that should be in heavy rotation for all of you. All of you. If it's not downloaded now, after you finish watching this live, you need to download it. Okay, it's Butter Bag and Baking Soda. Those 2 are in heavy rotation. We were talking about kind of like the differences between them.
The difference between the 2 songs. And she was saying how Butter Bag is definitely, it's kind of like, it's energy.
Yeah, it is.
It's giving like, I'm a baddie and I get what I want.
Right.
It's giving, but it's also, you know what, I think goes over people's head a lot, and this is why I break down my lyrics. It's like, because the second verse is not even about being a baddie as much.
Okay.
The second verse, I say, I also spent the bag on some charity.
Yes.
How you get it back and you don't make sure the children eat.
Yes.
And remember that time when Quavo bought Sweetie a Birkin and there was a video that went viral of her busting splits over Birkins?
Yes.
He bought her like a Birkin or 2 Birkins and she was busting like a split because he bought her Birkins. So I made that verse because I was like, y'all busting splits over Birkins when cousins, you got cousins out here that can't even feed their children, but you got 40 bands for 1 bag.
Yeah.
Like, let's make it make sense. Busting splits over Birkins when cousins can't feed their children. The insanity, the madness, the need to be stunting. Because some of y'all only get certain things because y'all really want to be stunting.
To show it off.
Yeah. Not because you're really about that life. That you even understand why you're spending the money for the product. You just want to show off that you have it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I said that, and then it's like, busting splits over Birkins when cousins can't feed their children. The insanity, the madness, the need to be stunting. When the designer stuff you want isn't really in budget. Y'all be couch hopping in some drip. Like how you don't even got a place to live, but you couch hopping, but you fly.
Homosexuals because they don't have nowhere to live.
I never heard that.
Yes, homosexual. Like when they don't have any place to live, they call them homosexuals. So
that's crazy.
Don't be out here carrying a Louis and you're a homosexual. Like let's not.
Let me tell you, my boy, shout out to Big Joe from Ron's Dance magazine. He told me that he was like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but he told me before, he was like, let me tell you, you know how many so-called baddies, these vixen type girls that act like they that girl? I went to their house and they literally got their children sleeping on air mattresses.
I already knew he was going because I've seen that, so you won't get in trouble because that's like a well-known thing. Yes.
I've never in my life, like that's.
Or you got 4 baddies sharing like a 1-bedroom apartment. Like splitting the rent.
What?
Yes, but on Instagram they are like
that girl.
Yeah.
They sharing them bags. They sharing them thingy things. So it's like, let's get our priorities together. So the second verse, I'd be like, you know, like someone like say, how you couch hopping in some drip? Someone please come get their friend. Like really, come get your friend. Cause seriously, when I ain't got it, guess where I'm gonna be? On fashionover.com. And I don't feel no kind of way about it because the reality is that there's certain things, we spend money on what we value.
Yeah.
I value being able to put my Louis bag on the table and know authenticity card came with it. I value knowing that the scarves that I wear on my head, if they're Louis Vuitton, they came in a box. A very pretty mustardy colored box with a ribbon. Okay? Like, that's just the reality of it. And I've had someone say to me, like, oh my God, you wear like the same 6 bags in rotation. I'm like, yeah, because they're real.
They're real.
They're
and
real.
They're mine.
And they're mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought and I'm going to carry them. And guess what? When I'm going places that's a little bit more on the urban side, I'm wearing bags that are not so.
Exactly.
I'll pop out with a Telfar.
Yeah.
I'll pop out,
which is so good.
Which is so cool. I'll pop out with I pop out with a Karl Lagerfeld bag. I'll pop out with a, you know what I'm saying? Like I have bags.
That's Marc Jacobs or something.
A Marc Jacobs bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have a couple Kate Spade bags. I like sweet Kate Spade, a nice classic Kate Spade. Diane von Fossenberg. Like there's so many different things you can have that I don't feel like there's ever a need to buy anything fake. Because the reality is that those logos do not make or break the person.
That's true. But a lot of people aren't at that place though. You're like where you are, like you're secure and you know, but people will buy fake because of what they feel that logo will convey to other people. Exactly. So, which is unfortunate.
It's just raggedy.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. And if you're carrying the fakes, then Bought a Bag isn't for you. Like
it's not for you.
Don't use Bought a Bag audio with your fake bag. Like
don't. Because you will not win my Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week giveaway.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because I also, and another thing is that people act like they're too good for, but shop at consignment shops. Because the thing about it is, if you go to consignment shops in good neighborhoods, a lot of that stuff is sometimes it's nearly new, or sometimes new because when a company doesn't get rid of all of their merchandise to the next season, a consignment shop may buy their stuff wholesale.
Yeah, so it's not even worn.
So it's not even used.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or shop at department stores. Like people don't notice, but you know how many seasons I've worked seasonal jobs at like Nordstrom. Like I have about like 5 Moschino belts. I bought when I was working seasonal at Nordstrom because they were 60% off. And Nordstrom, for those of you who like fashion, listen up. Put your listening ears on. Nordstrom gives their employee discount on top of the sale price. So I'm able to buy.
So you get like 60% off plus
the 20% on top of that 60% discount. Dang. So if you don't have it like that, there's ways to have the things that you want without having to spend top dollar. It may be a season old, but it's still
good fashion.
Authentic.
You don't have to be like within the season. I think that's where a lot
of people
get caught.
That's a very Upper East Side thing. That's a very New York City Upper East Side thing.
Yeah, you get caught into like what's in season, and then we all like to maybe get something if it's in season and it's. I get it, but if your entire closet is full of trends, do you really have a good wardrobe?
Do you really have a good wardrobe?
Do you
know?
Yeah,
because guess what? Ed Hardy was trendy for like 2 years. Oh my God. But I bet you that Ed Hardy stuff you have has not been worn or pulled out of your garage.
I just had PTSD when you said Ed Hardy.
No,
thinking about the
everywhere. Yeah, but the reality is that's trendy versus fashion. So baby fat, Ed Hardy, academics. 7 jeans, because of their quality, still withstand their value. You know what I mean? Like, so that's another thing is like, as a person who studied fashion, and I've actually been to manufacturing companies in Hong Kong and in Taiwan and various places, I understand what goes into the logistics of making certain products. So when I make a purchase, sometimes it's based off of that versus the trend.
Yeah.
Because if y'all actually would download my single or baking soda, y'all can decide to make that lit for a second, and I can have merchandise that I put out there that could be trendy for the year, and I can upcharge you all. But guess what? After that year's over, you spent that money, and guess what? It's not worth it anymore because the trend is past.
And it's like just something you donate, you don't wear, it sits in your closet.
And that you go to, what is it called, Buffalo Exchange for $8.
There used to be Plato's Closet. I think it was like a Plato's Closet where I was from.
Okay.
Same concept.
Okay.
That was like
in New York we got Buffalo Exchange, and we got the Real.
Yeah, that one too. Well, there's one here in Dallas.
Yes, I saw it open in Dallas store like what, a year or two ago?
Yeah, there's one in Dallas.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm also like, and that's another thing too. I'm an avid real shopper for select things, mostly accessories and children's stuff, because a lot of brands don't get rid of their children's clothes. So y'all see less. I put my son in like Gucci sweatshirts and things like that, but sometimes it comes from the Real.
Oh, really?
So
You know what? I don't have a reason to check out their kids' stuff, but
Yeah, because the thing about it is, like, are you really trying to spend that kind of money on a
that's
child?
gonna grow out of it in 4 months.
Three.
3 months. Oh.
My son 3. Okay? I'm not spending it on that. I'll spend like if we going somewhere, I'll spend a good $200-300 on an outfit for an Audi. But I'm not spending $1,000 on an Audi for a child.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
That's a bit
I
much.
mean, and I don't even have kids, so I'm just a rich auntie. That's
You know what? You my son got a godmama. You know what I'm saying? We might need to have a whole ceremony. Like we might need to do something.
That's-
Boom.
Boom.
It's done.
I have one other god. I have a goddaughter, and that's it. So I could use.
I like people
godson.
like, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't have no mom. He don't have no godparents. We didn't do none of that. We didn't do it with him.
And boom.
Please and thank
There's
you.
an extra room upstairs for him.
Girl,
That'll
what
be
y'all
his
doing
friend.
this weekend? What y'all doing Saturday night?
He got the pool over there. He got all the things he can just.
Y'all imagine, we in Miss Brittany Star's house, so it's beautiful over here, okay? You know what I'm saying? She lives in that soft life era. She lives in that boy. Look, her whole life is butter bag, okay? And baking soda. It's butter bag meets baking
Yeah, it's
soda.
one bag meat bacon.
Because her man ain't no 50-50. You feel me?
What is that?
Okay, what is a 50-50? So let's get into that 50-50 conversation.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of men, and this is a conversation I have with women all the time. They think because a man is making good money and that he has resources,
Okay.
that he's a good man. And I don't believe in that. A man with money doesn't make him a good man. Because I know a man right now, like somebody who I love to death, love him. He makes great money.
Okay.
But he's one of those dudes that would not go on vacation with a woman
So
and
he's
like
not
hold her
generous.
down. He's not generous. Like he's a book your flight type of guy.
And I might reimburse you.
No, not even.
He's not even that.
Book your flight and I'm taking care of the hotel and everything while we're there.
Oh, I call those people like nickel and dime type people. To where it's like they don't want to feel like they're being used. So it's like, I'm going to make the woman do something. Just to, I guess, kind of get off like their ego. So they're not like, they don't want to feel like a trick, basically, in layman's terms. Like, I don't want to feel like a trick or a simp. So book your flight.
That's what it is. A simp. That's what it is. They have a fear of being
it's a simp. Yeah, they have a fear of being a simp. So if I make her pay for her flight and take care of everything else she needs to do to get ready for the trip, then I'm okay with that. But, and I will say there's nothing wrong with that. If that's how the man chooses to be, that's fine. But as a woman, you have a choice on who you choose to entertain. And as simple as that, you know, like I always say, people will have certain requirements and expectations for their relationships. If that's not what you are accepting as a woman, then you simply move along. Because women don't argue. Like, you know, soft women don't argue.
I'm not going to argue with
I'm not going to argue with you about what my expectations are. That's just like me arguing with you about religion. I say your expectations with dating should be like religion. I can't change your mind about your faith, right?
I love that.
So you can't change my mind about my dating expectations. Your expectations should be just like religion. That's it.
I love that. That's actually really a good analogy. And you know what's so crazy? I feel like most of us don't have that take.
No, we don't, because I want to convince you to see things my way. And, you know, because we feel so passionate, and I can get it, because we feel so passionate about what our stance is and what we are as women, and I'm feminine, all of those things, and I want you to see things my way. But does a queen really sit around trying to convince peasants that she's a queen?
We don't.
You know, so you have to take that approach with it. So you simply escort that man out of the way, and you just make room for the proper gentleman to come in who will take care of or who will meet your requirements, because not all women have the same expectations. So you will simply make room for the man who meets or exceeds your expectations. And it's simple. I think that's simple. We spend so much time arguing about what do you bring to the table and who are you and all this, when simply all I do is lay my cards on the table. This is where I am. This is what I expect. Can you do this? it's a simple yes or no. And for me, my man was like, "Is that all?" I laid my car so on, he was like, "Is that all? That's all? That's it?" And so I was like, "Damn, wait a second.
Let me add something.
I need to add something, but wait a second." He was like, "Is that it? I'll change your life." Those were his exact words to me. "Girl, I'll change your life."
I'll change your life.
That's what he said. That was it.
Period.
And I could call him right now and be like, "Babe, what did you say to win me over?" And he would be like, "I'll change your life."
I like that.
Yeah.
He loves me. I'll change your life, head ass.
Change my life. So yeah, that's definitely, like, this aura is definitely bought a bag. You know, because you just kind of rest. Like, I bought a bag. Yeah, it's nice. It's cute. You see it.
Okay. Yeah, so like baking soda, it starts off like on some, I'll forgive you for your mishaps, but not necessarily forgive you to the point where I want you back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, you're a 50-50 dude, that's cool, but understand the caliber of women you're going for.
Yeah.
Versus the caliber of woman you deserve. Because I know women who not only go 50-50, but they actually are breadwinners and are okay with it. But the issue is that usually when women are the breadwinners, it never works in their favor because, you know, take Wendy Williams and all these other women, for example. Like, usually when a man has too much time on their hands because they don't have to earn money, they have time for other women.
Exactly.
And they usually take your money
and they use
spend
your
it
money.
other places.
Exactly. Yes.
And men, when they have a lot of means, they don't just give you access like that. You have to earn that access. Years in, you're still asking for money, even though you have access to some things. It's like you're still,
it's more like a run it by. You still have to run it by.
Yeah. Cause then you're spending, and then it's like a damn. Can I trust her to be responsible?
Right.
And you'll never hear the end of it, and then you spend the next year proving like, God damn, like.
All I did was
spend a little few bands on a Louis and a tread and a few other things.
Yeah, you're gonna hide those things.
The hell?
Wait, I'm not gonna even say because I know about your expenses, like what you spend. I know.
God, the shoes are like $12.
So, but yeah, I think bought a bag is I think that would be my summer bop.
That would be your summer
That
bop?
would be my summer bop. But baking
But
soda,
I feel like,
I'm still gonna like just walk around my house singing baking soda.
I feel like baking soda was meant to, because the second verse was kind of me taking shots at a lot of the female rap. Like the arena of female rappers all kind of do the same thing.
Okay, get into the second verse.
So the second verse.
Wait a second, I'm gonna cut you off. Which I just learned she freestyled the second verse. So
I did.
That was like off the dome, which is impressive. I love when I learn about people freestyling.
Yeah, I freestyled that in a booth. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You know, for those of you who know what that means.
Okay.
Like my thinking caps were put on, and it was just one of those things like, let me pop my color a bit, pink, pop my lip. You have a chapstick. Like there's lip gloss and then there's chapstick.
Yeah.
And like, not even chapstick. I mean, so average, all doing the same skit because the female rappers, respectfully, a lot of them are doing the same skit.
It's rinse and repeat.
They are talking about the same topics, doing the same things. It is rinse and repeat. And even if their styles may be a little bit different, but like a lot of these rappers cannot get through a stage set without twerking. You know why? Because they not rapping.
Yeah.
They're not talking about nothing substantial. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pop my collar because I talk about real shit. Pink lip gloss to pop my lip because I am that sis. You have a chapstick. Not even chapstick. I mean, so average. All doing the same skit.
Yeah.
Like, where your brain live? Like, do you have it in your head? Where your brain went? It's just insane, sis. Now we're gonna go back to the relationship aspect. Like what you gave him, because y'all be acting crazy, stupid in these relationships. I gotta take my phone for this one. Y'all be acting crazy stupid in these relationships. So like what you gave him. So when I go, I'm about my color a bit. Pick what's about my lip. You don't have much chapstick. Not even chapstick. I mean, so average. All doing the same skit. Like what you gave him. Wait. No, like what you're praying with. It's just insane, sis. Like what you gave him. What did you give him? That head is dangerous. Because y'all have toxic sexual relationships. Not because you have a healthy relationship, not because you're building towards something, but because you have toxic sexual relationships. Everyone's had a relationship.
Take sex off the table.
It's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like there's people who have extreme intense sexual relationships that are literally like so intense, but when it comes to anything else,
it's nothing.
There's no compatibility.
Yeah.
And I think that, and that's why I say, like, but is it worth it? Got me teaching church and all of my verses. Some feelings may be hurt, but so true my words is. And then I go back into y'all baking soda niggas always chasing that dope. You feel me? Because dope is dope. Yeah. But when y'all cut it with baking soda, it loses its potency. Yes. You feel me?
And I think, you know what? I think this is so good because, like, your lyrics, they do go over people's head a lot.
A lot.
So I think, like, I don't know, maybe we should have, like, breakdown sessions.
Yeah.
Something to where
I'm coming over here, like, once every other week. We gonna do this.
So people can break down the lyrics and people can really understand it because it's like, when you say it's like, damn, that's it. That's right. So people can really vibe with it because they hear the lyrics and it's like, oh, it's a nice flow, it's a nice beat. But are they really listening to the message behind it?
They're not. It goes over their heads because I really don't like doing a lot of interviews. And the main reason I don't like doing a lot of interviews is because I always feel like everybody wants to rest on the fact that I'm Muslim. I'm like, when Destiny's Child came out on some Christian way, where y'all trying to make them a Christian R&B group?
Yeah.
No, y'all weren't. And they literally sung a whole Amazing Grace song on their album.
Yeah.
But y'all weren't trying to make them. So for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like the reason why I don't do a lot of interviews anymore, and the reason why I don't like do it is because I get tired of the whole Muslim rapper thing. Like, I'm not a Muslim rapper. I'm a rapper that happens to be Muslim.
Exactly.
And I think that when y'all realize that y'all need to listen to this here Muslim sis who actually got a dowry when she got married, then maybe, I don't know, just maybe the culture might actually take an incline. Because the reality is, you know what I'm saying? I got the sauce and the recipe. But are you trying to lead with it?
That's it. Period.
Yeah, all of that. So anyways, for those of you who tuned in now or later, just understand that I got this whole thing going on. Bought a bag. I need y'all to make TikToks, Reels, all that kind of stuff to it because I'm giving away a free selfie and I'm going to load it up with mad feminine goodies. I'm going to give away mad beauty products, feminine goodies, like lipsticks, lip glosses, skincare, you know what I'm saying? Settings for you so you won't be chapstick. You feel me? Yeah, all of that in a bag of mother chicken chips. Yeah.
Download both of them though.
Download it. You feel me? If y'all tired of the same monotony and female rap, then like be the change you want to see in the world and support a real one. You feel me? Cause she ready. And her Tiffany Haddish voice. Yeah. Like, girl, let me get out of here. Cause I have to pee. Okay? I'm tired of y'all. Okay? I'm done. I am done.
You gotta go get your groceries.
I gotta get my groceries. Okay? Get my groceries. Period. What y'all talking about? What y'all know about me? Okay?
30 minutes.
Alright, I gotta go for real this time though, okay?
You got 30 minutes to get to. Well, once you're in there, they won't kick you out.
They won't kick me out once I'm in there.
Yes, they won't kick you out. Hey, buddy. Hey. Did you want to be on an interview? What's your favorite? Baking soda or bought a bag? Huh? What's your favorite? You don't know. he's gonna come back home. I probably his dinner already. What's in the fridge? So it's not much I have to do but warm it up. So he's such a typical man. Like when people come over, it's like, I'm gonna leave. Bye.
I love that though. You know why? Because then you can talk freely.
You can, yes, and you don't have to whisper and censor.
Yeah, like I love men who understand certain things. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I went to a girlfriend's house once, and she was having a female gathering.
And her man was there?
No, he wasn't. But what happened was when he had came home, it was like he went in the room, dropped his bag down, and came and sat down. Like he was about to
did you think you were gonna kiki with us? No, sir.
And it was just to me so weird and actually kind of feminine of him.
Yeah, like you want to kiki
If it's
with
different,
him.
I think it's different if it's just like one or two girlfriends because then it's like, come hang out.
Right.
But it
When
was
it's a
like
group,
six.
it's
It
a
was like
gathering.
6 of us. It was like 6 of us left.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of sassy of him
Yeah.
to thought he was gonna join whatever
Yeah.
we were talking about.
No, I told him, I was like, yeah, Lish is coming over. She's on her way. He was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go to the cigar bar. Like it was no question. So, I'm gonna take
And
him
then
down.
it's like,
and go to the
it's
cigar
different if
bar.
I'm just here, like, you know what I'm saying? No different thing. If you came to the house, like, say, not gonna leave when I just had a girlfriend or two over. But if I'm saying I'm about to have like a whole situation,
group.
he gonna go to the other house. He gonna find
Make himself busy. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or he works outside. Well, he does a lot of times because he be working outside. He be with his animals, so like he do that. He not trying to sit and be a part of the day. And I think when men do that, I be like,
Sir, what are you doing? Are we still on YouTube?
oh yeah, we are. Ha! Y'all thought.
We're out of here.
All right, how do I do it? Okay, we done. Yeah. Okay, let me take it out so I can.
Well, don't break it.
Well, it's already broke. That's why I got a new phone. Okay, it's already broken. I didn't mean to do this though. Okay.